Capcom, take my money. As soon as I saw the first trailer with the fountain of dinosaurs and the constant frame drops as soon as they entered the screen, I knew this game was going to be perfect. This game has everything. It's got uh, dinosaurs, it's got exosuits. I'm sold. I'm sold. But in all seriousness, this game really does look like look good. As soon as I saw it the first time, I went in instantly and wishlisted it because it just looked like fun. I wasn't too serious about it, but as there have been trailers, now I unironically really want to play this game. It's been so long since I've been hyped for a game like this, and this game looks like everything I want. Right? It just looks perfect. It just looks mindless, fun, and this game looks like my dream game. The dream game that I've always wanted and always envisioned was basically a Souls-like game with a combat of like a Souls-like, preferably like Sekiro or something like that, with abilities and like a hero type game that is a PvP objective based game like Overwatch. Along with like Titanfall or League of Legends, certain PvE elements that help spice up the game. This has always been what I've always wanted in a game, preferably with also a sort of interactive environment, kind of like R6, with like breakable walls and whatnot. This has always been the game that I've always envisioned and always wanted. And Exoprimal isn't exactly that, I don't think, but it's damn near close. So, as far as a PvP combat, I'm not really sure how it'll work. A lot of it looks like a lot of the melee type combat that's not just shooting looks more like a Dynasty Warriors than a Souls-like, but that's close enough. I'm sure the PvP combat with close quarters will be much more interesting. I'm really looking forward to this game. Right? I don't really care about the story. I'm sure it's corny, and the writers are doing their best with what they're given. Exosuits, fighting dinosaurs. What can you do? But I'm hooked. I'm sold. You got my money already, and I'm probably gonna pre-order this game. I've already pre-ordered Street Fighter 6, and as far as their other games that they released that they're not a blatant ripoff of the Nintendo Direct, Resident Evil, Monster Hunter, I'm not really invested in those series. And as far as their other game, their Ghost Trick game or whatever it's called, that game looks pretty interesting. A little puzzle game. We didn't see too much of this game, and it looks interesting. I'd probably play it, but it's one of those games where how the game's concept is executed. So it's really one of those games you have to wait and see to see if it's good. And then this Mega Man garbage. What is this, bro? Mega Man RPG? Who is this guy?
Oh my god, dog. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? How did this get your ass up?
Is this the new face of Mega Man? Is this Mini Man? I don't know. I'm no Mega Man fan. I don't know anything about Mega Man, but I don't know what else to say, man. Exoprimal beta in a week. I'm already hopping off that shit. This game looks tight, and unless I'm really disappointed somehow in the beta and the game itself, and it's just not what I expected at all, then, which I don't think is going to happen, then I'm for sure buying this game, and I'm going to play it a lot. So, this game comes out like a month after Street Fighter 6 comes out, and I was planning to play a lot of Street Fighter 6 when that came out, but Street Fighter 6 might have to wait a little bit. It might have to wait a little bit when this launches, alright? I'm only gonna have like a month of playing Street Fighter 6 before, it's Exoprimal, baby. It's Exoprimal, baby. Either way, Capcom's got access to my wallet. Dude, Capcom has the the absolute best marketing team there is. These are the smartest fucking people on this planet. I swear to God. Give them a raise. However much they're getting paid, they need to get paid more. Okay? Capcom said there will be no new Street Fighter 6 news at the what is it called? Capcom Spotlight is the official name. There will be no new Street Fighter news at the Capcom Spotlight. They kept your expectations low, and then boom, they release a commentator pack and everyone's hyped. It's a fucking commentator pack of some, I don't know, it's a fucking commentator pack of some JAV actress that no one even knows who the fuck she is. But yet people are hyped, which is funny because Street Fighter fans weren't expecting anything from this because they're already told not to. Now, of course, I watched it as a good Street Fighter fan just in case, and that case happened. So, like, imagine if they said, "Oh, there was gonna be Street Fighter 6 news. There's gonna be Street Fighter 6 news at the Capcom Spotlight," and people go to the Capcom Spotlight and they get this commentator pack for someone they do not give a fuck about. For some person nobody's ever heard about outside of Japan. And they're like, people would be fucking upset, dude. People would be rioting, man. People would be like, that's it? That's all we got? We already have the whole roster. We have the whole, pretty much everything. But there's still more stuff to show, of course. We still don't know that much about, a lot of the fighting grounds things like the team battle. We still don't know much about. And of course the World Tour mode, which they could show more about. But the game's pretty much, we've pretty much seen most of the stuff. So now all we gotta do is wait a little bit, and Street Fighter 6 will come out. This game's gonna be tight as hell. But for anybody who's been keeping up with Street Fighter news, not much new is shown. Just a little bit of footage. And a lot of the same news that's already been shown before at other events. But yeah, that's about it. But I don't know, that's about it. Capcom, I don't know. Capcom Chad, stay winning.